I've been told so many times, it's like, you will lose friends. You don't know who's actually gonna be there when the season ends.
It was really cool to see these days that the snow and the wind affects the mountain very differently. When we skied through a phase that we normally would ski, because it's steep, it's fun and playful, even though you think you're on the same mountain, you think you're on the same resort, it's not safe to ski everywhere. We are in Odelberg. We are doing a safety education together with Rapport Hedvig Foundation. And I'm here with Evelina Nilsson, Strømberg and Anna Smoothy. 3 girls with amazing energy and 3 girls that I really want to ski a lot with.
I came here first time because Matilda was here and she invited me to come here.
Avalanche and rope training, Hedvig, you guys.
And now coming back, I feel like it's been such a gift to come back, because I feel like it's actually her guiding us back and giving us the opportunity to learn more about the mountains and to learn more, to be safe and to be actually like connected as a crew and to help each other, and because we're skiing with each other.
You're skiing in avalanche terrain daily, and this is something we have to take in on it. I mean, skiing on 30 degrees during avalanche terrain, right?
Yep.
And you don't even turn before that, so so we have to. That's what we have to work on today.
Yeah.
We all have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge, but it's never enough. It's a great way in the beginning of the season to go over it again.
It's amazing to share this knowledge with all of the girls and just, you know, deepen our knowledge.
I started freeriding and I took like an intro course, and then a couple of years later I went to Canada with some friends for a season, and what really hit me at that point was how uninterested some people are in the safety parts of skiing.
Every time you go somewhere and you get a bad feeling, I'm not saying you should ski it, I'm just saying before you turn back, if you're in a good position, stop and then start narrowing it down. What am I worried about?
I want to be the person that actually know what we're doing and taking decisions based on my knowledge and what kind of skiing I want to do and what kind of risk I want to put myself into.
Going up to the mountain, we've already done a lot of checks to see how it is up there. So before we go up, we know what to expect.
We have just checked out the report and we are heading up to Odelberg, Untitled, and there's some weather coming in, which means it'll be pretty interesting. The conditions will be changing as we're up there looking at the snow, so yeah, we'll see what we find.
Safety awareness is a very big thing that we work with, both within the camps and to be out there, start training and actually get the mindset on the right spot.
When we're in the gondola, I think it's so important to, you know, try to put away your phone, be present and talk about what's around you, because it's so much useful information that you see around you. You can see if there's any wind-affected snow, you can look for any naturals, any natural avalanches, or also what is good when you're at the same place for many days. You can see the differences in the snow and and you can analyze how the snowfall or the wind have affected the snow. In the morning, we check the avalanche forecast, we go through the weather, and already then make a picture of how it could be that day. We look for wind slabs, we look for naturals, we see how is the snow reacting and how is it compared to the other day. An easy tool that we learned was to use your pole to feel the snow.
How does it feel?
There's like
You don't really have
a
to
little layer,
be snow scientist
and then you
to
can
figure
push
out.
through, and then
have
you're
different
really on
layers of
something
snow.
super firm.
And it's so easy to feel the different layers because it's firm and then it goes through. So if you always do this, it's easy to feel differences. If you suddenly it's like super hard and it's like, whoa, that's very different than what I felt earlier today or the other day.
We know there's a layer here, huh? Yeah. And a layer here. Yeah. So we don't have to focus really on this, right? So this, I would be worried about.
Yeah.
I lost way too many friends in avalanches and who's not with us anymore. But I don't think we're gonna make it that easy to just say it's a part of the game, because we don't want it to be a part of the game. We want everyone to be home safe at the end of the day. That is something that I don't think I thought too much about, but within the process to actually like accept that not all those friends are with us anymore. I think I figured it's like, yeah, but this is not how it's gonna be, which is one of my biggest drives to try to inspire more people to be aware of what they do and to actually educate themselves within avalanche safety. Within safety in the mountains, both summer and winter, I would say.
When I first arrived in the Alps, I was definitely a fish out of water, and I thought that I had it on lock because I had all the gear and I had practiced, finding a transceiver. A lot of us have lost friends in the mountain, and that is very affecting to see, people's lives cut short just because, sometimes the risks are not mitigated as they should. And I remember very clearly the first time that happened to me was I was going to meet a friend of mine, and I waited for them in Tortin and they didn't come. I waited for 20 minutes and then my friend, a Swedish guy, we call him the Swede, he's a very old wise man who runs a bar in Verbier. He skied past and picked me up and was like, just come skiing with me. He dropped me off, I walked home, and then I got the call that my friends that I had been waiting for had been caught in an avalanche, and shit.
Nice! Before actually skiing a run, I pretty quickly feel like my intention, do I want to go here? Do I feel safe going here? My heart pretty quickly talks to me. But sometimes I could be scared, and then am I scared of the snow or am I scared of that cliff or that scary run? I think that's it's difficult to know. And I think if you go through the checklist and see, no, this is okay, this is okay, and this is okay, then you know that the mountain is safe.
So now we are practicing Glacier Rescue. Caro, she's actually in the crevasse. Anna is gonna pull her up using the anchor that we built and all of these amazing gadgets that help you pull up a person without even having to be Batman.
There you go, yeah?
Come on!
Is it hard?
In a group, it should be okay to say that you're scared or you don't want to ski that phase. And I think your group should always accept everyone in the group and turn at once instead of trying to convince the other person that it is safe.
No, that's
exactly,
what I'm saying.
always
I hope
like-
I don't have to use it. But I was super impressed about the snow anchor. I've never done that before.
From being naive and thinking that it will never happen to me or anyone around me, to suddenly understand that it could very easily happen to me. I believe using the time approaching the mountain is super important. And then when you're up there, you already have a pretty clear picture of what you can do that day and what you want to do. And I think it was when Matilda passed away, that was for sure my kind of eye-opener. I was still pretty new to the scene at that time. I was still skiing moguls. I think it was my last year of skiing moguls, and when she passed away, I understood that it's here, you know, and it can happen everyone. And I got another reminder this winter when Dave Threadway passed away, who is, I would say, like so for me, that's been kind of my way of understanding the importance of safety, and to know your equipment and to know who you're skiing with and to do your homework. These days I've learned a lot, but it was a few things that stuck out for me. And I think that was in the preparation process. But it was good to be reminded that when we're skiing, we are out skiing and we need to look around because it's for our own safety.